What up, guys? It's me, the gentleman here, or you can call me Loop 12. Hardy har har. Joke's on you. We're gonna be doing the introduction to the Applied Accessibility Challenge. Accessibility general means having web content and a user interface that can be understood, navigated, and interacted with by a broad audience. This includes people with visual, auditory, mobility, and cognitive disabilities. Websites should be open and accessible to everyone, regardless of a user's abilities or resources. Some users rely on assistive technology, such as a screen reader or voice recognition software. Other users may be able to navigate. I'm dead. Hello, Fad Kasser. Nah, bro, I can't. I don't have money for view bots. Haha, hardy har har. Navigate through a site online using a keyboard, keeping the needs of various users in mind. When developing your project, can go a long way towards creating an open web. Here are 3 general concepts this section will explore throughout the following challenges. Honestly, sounds really funny. So let's get started. It's likely that you've seen the alt attribute on an image tag. In other challenges, the alt tag describes the content of the image and provides the text alternative for it. This helps in cases where the image fails to load or can't be seen by a user. It also used by search engines to understand what an image contains to include it in search results. Here's an example. Image source important logo.jpg alt company logo. People with visual impairments rely on screen readers to convert web content to an audio interface. They won't get information. It's only presented visually for images. Screen readers can assess the alt attribute and read its contents delivery. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Camper Cat happens to both be coding ninja and actually ninja who is building websites. Share this knowledge. The profile picture, he wants his skills and should be appreciated by all visitors. The alt attribute. Okay, so add in the alt attribute. And what do you want us to do? Explain Camper Cat's doing karate. Camper Cat is doing karate. Cool. Very cool. Karate. Karata. Can it work? Yes, it works. Very cool. I hope you guys are all following along. Once again, this is on FreeCodeCamp.com. Hello there, viewer number 3. Ha ha ha. Yes, I see you over there. You ain't no slick boy. Okie dokie. So in the last challenge, you learned about the alt tag, background images. Alright, so Camper Cat has coded a skeleton page for the blog part for his website. So H1 deep thoughts with Camper Master Cat. Article 1, defeating your foe. Article 2, some other stuff. Okie dokie. So note, the image src doesn't link to the actual file. Don't worry, there are no sources there. So add an alt attribute to the image tag. Set it to empty string. Okay, so alt empty string. And boom, it's gone. Cool. Very cool. Camper Cat wants a page on his site dedicated to becoming a ninja. Help him fix headings to markup gives semantic meaning to the content. Parents change all H5's tags to proper headings level indicated to their subsections of H2s. Use H3 tags for the purpose. So instead of using H5s, we should use H3s for the thingies. Very cool, yes, very cool. And then, do you use H3s for all of them? Yes, we should have 6 H3s. So 2. Can we use this? Yes, yes. So if you guys hold the Alt key on your keyboard and change them all to H3s, run this test. Bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide, you are number one. Hallelujah. Let's get it, boy, yo. Alright, so Camper Cat has some big ideas for a ninja weapon page. Help. Oh wait, HTML5 introduced a number of new elements that give developers more options while also incorporating accessibility features. These tags include main, header, footer, nav, article, and section, among others. By default, a browser renders these elements similarly to the Humble div. However, using them where appropriate gives additional meaning in your markup. The tag name alone can indicate the type of information it contains, which adds semantic meaning to the content. Assistive technologies can access this information. The main element is used to wrap, you guessed it, the main content. There should only be one per page. It means to surround the information. Okay, so help him set up a markup adding opening and closing main tags between the header and the footer. Keep the main tag empty for now. So we should add in a main tag, but there's nothing that's going to be inside of it. Cool. You got it, dude. Slash main. Okay. Note about section and div. The section element, also the new HTML5, so slightly different semantic meaning than article. An article is standalone content, and a section is for grouping thematic relative content. This can be used within each other as needed. For example, if a book is the article, then each chapter is a section. So if a book is an article, each book is a section. I mean, that's kind. Sorry, guys. Now I'm drinking kofifi. Ha ha ha. Okie dokie. So, Camper Cat used article tags to wrap the post on his blog page, but he forgot to use them around the top one. Change the div tag to use an article tag instead. Camper Cat used article tags to wrap the post on his blog page, but he forgot to use them around the top one. So instead of using divs, you want to use the article tag. So article. Run this test. Okay. Camper Cat is writing some great articles about ninja training and wants to add a page for them to his site. Change the div that currently contains H1 to a header tag instead. So this one, you want to use it for the header. So instead of putting a div in there, you put the header. Okay. So then it's header. Inside our header, we have the title. So header shares the embedded landmark feature you saw in main. The header is meant for use in body tag. This different head element contains page titles. It's used to wrap introductory information or navigation links for its parent tag and works well. Okay, so this also is good for information and navigation. Cool. Camper Cat included navigation links at the top of the training page, but wrapped them in a div. Change the div to a nav. So, boom. Nav. And a nav. cool. So inside a header, this is the title, and inside a navigation, so a navigation list was inside a navigation instead of a div. And then inside the main, looks like we have a section, which is pretty much what they say a section was, like a book, right? And then we have an article inside that section, which is one article. Or is that two articles? I'm so sorry, guys, for the background noise. The phone will go away. Hardy har har. But yeah, let's continue.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Alright, so Camper Cat training pages. Making good progress. Change the div he wants to wrap the copyright information into a footer. So copyright information is in our bottom, so it should be inside a footer tag instead of a div. So in the end, this is what it looks like. We have a header, correct, so Mingo. Then we have a main, which has our section listed inside, or our sections. And inside our sections, we have articles. And then inside our, that's pretty much it. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Miss Worldwide. Okie dokie. And then we have our footer. So header, main, footer. Okie dokie. So the audio tag supports controls attribute that shows the browser default play controls. Okie dokie. So time to take a break from Camper Cat and meet the fellow camper Zertex, a champion accessibility and a screen reader user. To hear a clip on a screen reader in action, add the audio element after the P tag, include the controls attribute, and this is gonna be the little thingy. And then we type okay, so let's do this, guys. So we're gonna add in the audio or the audio tag, and then we're gonna place the controls attribute controls. Inside the audio tag, we're gonna be adding a source in that is going to be linked to this, and then it's gonna have the type of audio slash MP MPEG, and then we're gonna close it, and then we're gonna close the audio tag, and then we finish, right? And now we can read or listen. Why is this so fast? That's normal speed for screen recorder users? Bull. That's not normal at all. Anyways, so HTML, we have the figure and the fig caption. Okie dokie, so the figure has an image inside of it with a breaker and a fig caption. Camera is hard at work creating a stacked bar chart showing the amount of time per week to spend training in stealth combat and weapons. Help him structure his page by changing the div tag he used to a figure tag, and a p tag surrounds the caption. Okay, so this is gonna be a figure tag. Figure. And this is gonna be the ending of the figure tag. And this is gonna be our fig caption. And this is our fig caption, and that's it. Correct? Correct. Okie dokie. I mean, this is something that we've learned before already. Campercat expects a lot of interest in his thoughtful blog post, and he wants to include email sign up form. Add a for attribute on the email label that matches the ID on its input. Okay, so they want to create a label for ID of email, and then we want to create a label here, label for the ID of submit, or no, oops, never mind, oops, bada bing, bada boom, there we go, right here, sign up to receive, oops. But that was kind of crazy. Okie dokie, so Campercat wants to find information about ninja level of his users when they sign up from his email list. He adds a set of radio buttons and learn from our last session to use label tags for attribute each race. Go Campercat. However, his code still needs help. Change the div tag surrounding the radio buttons to a field set tag. Huh? So tag. So the field set tag surrounds the entire grouping of radio buttons and is often uses a legend tag to provide a description for the grouping. By screen readers, this is for screen readers. Oh my goodness, so much. So you're telling me this is when there's a whole bunch of buttons or a whole bunch of when there's a whole bunch of buttons, you want to group them inside a field set tag. Okay. Oops. Awesome. And then from there, we want to place. Oh, this is the legend right here. So legend, legend. Okay. Run the test. Cool. I'm so sorry that I'm yawning, guys. So Campercat is setting up a Mortal Kombat tournament and wants to ask his competitors to see what date works best. Add an input tag with a type attribute of date and an ID attribute of pick date, name attribute of date. So add your code to this line. So what are we gonna do? So we're going to create a input tag with a type of date. So input tag with a type of date, and then we're gonna give it a nice ID. ID of pick date, and then we're gonna give it a name with a value of date, and then we just close that bad boy. So now we have a nice little date box. Cool, very awesome. Now let's continue. So, like again, we have a header with the tags of tournaments, article Mortal Kombat survey. Then we have a section with comments and articles. Okay, dokie. So, Campercat's Mortal Kombat survey results are in. Wrap a time tag. So right here, and add a date time. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put time, put it like that, close it with time, and then we're going to add a date time of 2016. Dang, 2016, 09, and 15. Cause that's how we do it. This is how we do it. Oh, so that should be around this as well, I'm guessing. Yes. Oh, no, thank you. Okie dokie. So, no, the following CSS approaches do not do the same. Display equals none, visibility hidden, hides content for everyone, including screen readers, zero value for pixels. Camper Cat created a really cool stacked bar chart for his training page, but the data into a table his visually impaired users. The table already has an SR only class, but the CSS rules aren't filled in yet. Give position an absolute value and left a with a width both 1000 pixels. So this stacked bar, this is the thing that they don't want to have. So we were trying to hide that because visual impaired users don't know what the heck this is. So to do that, we have to give this a style, correct? Or apparently there's already a style for this. So we want to give it a position of absolute, which allows us to do everything and anything inside of the body tag, correct? Inside of the section. So we can play around with everything inside the section and then give it we want to move it to the left 10,000 pixels. Boom, that's gone. And then we want to give it a width of 1 pixel and then a height of 1 pixel. So 1 pixel width and a 1 pixel height. And now we don't have to worry about that ever again. Camper Cat choice is light gray on a white background. It sucks. So it's hard to read. So we have to change the color to a darker gray. So let's improve that. Look at that. Come on, Camper Cat. You can't do shit. You silly goose. You silly camper. Ha 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 ha. This is so much better. Now I can read. Ha 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 ha. Hee hee hee. Hoo hoo hoo. Oh, ew. Who put this nasty green shade of green? It looks so green. Ew. So we want to do something great. We want to turn this into a nice maroon color because it's nice and easy. So we're going to be using the HSL attribute, which stands for hue saturation, and we're going to change the third argument. Increase the background color, okay, to 35 and 55. So let's change that to 35, 35 and 55. Oh yeah. And then we're going to change the color from 20 to 15. So 15 to 20. Oh yeah, look at that. It looks so much better to read now, correct? I think we just did it the other way around. So color is going to be, oh yeah, there you go. Correct? Nope. Dang it. So I did mess up a little bit, guys. So this is gonna be 15. Awesome. And then this is gonna be 55. Oh yeah, look at that. So good. What did I do? It is 55. Or did you want this to be 55? Exactly. So this is 55. So what happened? Alright, so let's just reset this code. Oh wow, that's why. So this is gonna be 55, and then this is gonna be 15, and now everything should be the way. Yeah, very cool. I am so sorry. Okay, dokie. Let's check this out. So Camper Cat is testing different styles for the button. So we want to this is the nasty yellow that it is right now, and the green nasty. So what we want to do is to prevent from people from becoming colorblind is change it to a nice dark blue, and this is the color for the dark blue. So we want to change the color of the dark blue. Oops, and I just messed everything up. Let's do this again, and then let's give this, and then boom, and then bada bing, and then a shaboop. Easy peasy lemon squishy. The link text the camper tag. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is wrong with me. The link, I feel like throwing up now. The link text that Camper Cat is using is not very descriptive without the surrounding context. Move the anchored A tag so they can wrap around the text. Information about batteries instead of click here. So we want to move this so it's about the information of batteries. I'm so sorry for the cops, guys. So run test. Cool. Camper Cat wants to link around once. So what is this? Access key to activate. Interesting. Okay, dokie. So add access key to Garfield and for Chuck Norris. So Chuck Norris, hello there. And so we want to give it a nice href, right? Or just give. So an attribute of a tag. I'm so sorry. So Camper Cat wants the links around the two blog articles titles to have a keyboard shortcut so use can access them. Add an access key attribute to both links and set the first one to G for Garfield and C for Chuck Norris. Okay. So you want me to give them an access key so it's gonna be access key for G for Garfield, and then access key for G for Chuck Norris. So what? G and C doesn't really work. Oops. Run. Okie dokie. So Camper Cat created a new survey collecting information about his users. He knows input fields automatically get keyboard focus. He wants to make sure his keyboard users pause at the instructions while tabbing through the items. Add a tab index attribute to the p tag and set its value to 0. Bonus, use tab index also enables CSS pseudo focus on the p tags. So tab index attribute has 3 distinct functions relating to elements keyboard focus. When it's on tag, it indicates the element sorry, I had to drink. Certain elements such as links and form control automatically receive keyboard focus when a user tabbed through a page. It's at the same order as the elements come in the HTML source markup. Tab index 0, here's an example. Div tab index 0, I need keyboard focus. A negative tab index, typically -1, indicates the element is focusable. If it's not reachable by the keyboard, this method is generally used to bring focus. So camper keyboard. So add a tab index attribute to the p tag and set it to 0. Okay, so what? So I guess since this is the only thingy, p tag, so tab index, and then we just to 0. So what? Okay. Okay. So Camper Cat has search fields and his inspirational quote page. And the position is upper right corner. With CSS, he wants to input and input form controls. First two items, corner tab, add tab index tab 1, and then, okay, so to the search. So this is going to be tab index 1, and then oh, tab index 1, tab index 2. So what? That's how it works. Oh, we finished the challenge. Very cool. Now we're gonna go into the responsive web design challenge. And we'll do that later. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and the video. I'll see you guys next time.